Hello my friends, my name is Operator Starsky, reporting on the day 642 of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. According to the report published by the British Ministry of Defense, the casualties sustained by the terror Russian troops in the past 6 weeks are some of the highest since the beginning of the failing Russian invasion of Ukraine. Based on the daily footage of the destroyed Russian vehicles and eliminated personnel, it can be confirmed that the terrorist federation gives absolutely no damn about its soldiers, their kids, and the future of the Russian people in general. For example, it was reported that more than 6,000 kilometers of the fortifications were built by the Russian invaders in the South Ukraine. At the same time, majority of the Russian population living outside Moscow and St. Petersburg has no gas and no sewers. This captured Russian soldier Yuri Bednyaev from the Russian 114th Motorized Brigade admitted that he joined the army for money because people in his hometown live in extreme poverty. In his interview, the Russian prisoner also admitted that at home he has no gas. Obviously, that's why he came to Ukraine, to liberate people from things like gas, electricity and future. Approximately 750 Russian invaders were fed by the terrorist Russian regime to the Russo grinder in Ukraine. We can see that because of the extreme weather conditions, the toilet army hesitates using its vehicles and the demoralized Russian infantry can't do much on the battlefield, except for dying in big numbers for $2,000, which is less than half of a salary of a Ukrainian infantryman on the front line. A massive fire warmed up the freezing terror Russians in Yakutsk. Also, it was reported that a bunch of unidentified flying objects visited the Russian aviation factory in Smolensk, but the biggest party, of course, took place in Chelyabinsk at the vehicle factory. The residents reported that the party was a blast. Additional strikes were reported in Moscow Oblast and Tula. Karma is a bitch, my friends. I hope Russians will keep that in mind. The Ukrainian defenders showcased a new BMP-1 armed with a new turret. Similar modules were installed on the Ukrainian BTR-3 and BTR-4 armored vehicles, like on the one that I've had back in my days. But unlike the wheeled vehicles, the BMPs have better mobility, which allows them to operate on the difficult terrain. A Christmas tree will be installed in Kyiv, according to the local authorities. The previous tree looked like this, and no blackouts or terror Russian strikes could spoil the holiday for the Ukrainian citizens and our guests from other countries. Just to remind you, last year some of the biggest Russian missile strikes on the civilian infrastructure happened on Christmas and New Year, because we all know that the Russian terrorism has no balls and no future. With that, I wish you all a beautiful day. As always, be safe.